Hi guys, so welcome back to Rydeus-The channel. In these videos we're talking about how you can increase the likelihood of being considered for promotion by your employer, by your bosses. Now, we always say become the kind of individual that people can take a chance on. You need to communicate to your bosses that you are the kind of individual that they can take a chance on. And there are three categories of skills that you need to develop which will communicate that, and that's what we talk about in this video. So we talk about technical skills, get an understanding of what they are and how useful they can be. We will talk about human skills, get an understanding of what they are and how useful they can be, and we will talk about conceptual skills. Let's begin by talking about technical skills, and technical skills are simply the specialized knowledge required for you to carry out your job in an effective manner. The specific requirements of your position, those specialized areas that you must know, that you must excel in order to carry out your job, to optimize in terms of your job. Here's an example of technical skills. Let's say that I am working in human resource management. Now I'm working in human resource management. The technical skills for an individual working in human resource management would include perhaps recruitment of staff in the organization. It might include training and development. So you recruit individuals to the space and you'd have to provide training. It would include motivation. It would include performance management. It would include compensation management. So there are several areas of my job that I require specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge in terms of recruitment. How do I become proficient in scanning the internal and the external environment for talent? How do I become proficient in terms of creating advertisements that would attract individuals to come to this organization? How do I become proficient in sorting out applications and shortlisting individuals? In terms of training and development, how do I become proficient in various forms of instructional designs? How do I become proficient in delivery? So there are technical components of my job that I must become good at. If I become excellent at the technical components at my job, then there's an increased likelihood of being favorably looked at by my employer for promotion. If I don't become excellent, if I'm just average or I have a casual approach to my job, then I would never be considered for the promotions that I want. So first bit of information that I want to pass on, I don't want to say advice, first bit of information that I want to pass on is if you find out all those technical components of your job and you master them, you become good at them, you become excellent at them, you significantly increase the likelihood of getting that favorable attention from your supervisors, who would pass that on to your managers and would make the recommendations that you get the promotion that you're looking for. Now, the second set of skills, we mentioned human skills. And human skills are essentially your ability to get along with others in the workplace, to work with others or to work through others, dependent on the situation. So it's your interpersonal communication skills, your relationship with persons in the workplace. And there are several areas we can look at to see to what extent our relationships or communication with others in the workplace may be optimal. One might be our core self-evaluation, the way we see ourselves. So when we see ourselves in certain ways, and we talked about it in a previous video, the way we see ourselves would manifest itself in different dimensions. One, our self-esteem. So if we see ourselves positively, our self-esteem may be high, and we may be comfortable talking to others, supporting others, as the case may be. Another one is our self-efficacy. We talked about it in a previous video. I can't recall specifically the video we would have talked about it in, but that might be a task for you guys. Go through all my videos and see where we talked about core self-evaluation. But your self-efficacy is your confidence in your ability to do your task well. If you have low confidence in your ability, you would behave a certain way with your peers. Your supervisors may ask you to do something, you may shy away from it. Okay? Your internal or external locus of control, whether you blame others or whether you accept responsibility, all these things have implications for the way you interact with others. That's from your core self-evaluation perspective. It could also be from your personality. Are you an introvert or are you an extrovert? Do you prefer to keep to yourself? Would you, if you're promoted to be a supervisor, would you be an asset if you're a person who keep to yourself? If you're promoted to be a supervisor, would you be an asset if you're a person who is just extremely sociable and always want to be talkative with others? So you have to strike that balance in terms of your personality, your ability to de-escalate conflict, or for the very least not promote conflict, or to manage conflict towards productive outcomes. Your ability to work as a member of a team, to work as part of a team effectively, to do your part, to be a good follower, to be a good leader. All these things would impact on your human skills. So to the extent that you're demonstrating these human skills that the supervisor should possess, then you could be considered seriously for promotion. And then the final area is your conceptual skills. And what do we mean by conceptual skills? Conceptual skills refer to your ability to recognize, to see your organization as a whole and what is contributing to the industry or the wider society, and to see your department in terms of what is contributing to your organization. Let me try and say that in a simpler way. So you have an organization that is, let's say, a university, and the university is contributing to the wider society by helping individuals prepare to take advantage of opportunities through education. That's the function of the university, and you are aware of that. Your conceptual skills help you to be aware of what your university or your organization is doing in terms of the wider society. Now, your organization is made up of several departments. One of the departments you will be working for. What is your department actually doing to contribute to the big picture that the university is attempting to achieve? You have a clear sense of that. Now, with your clear sense of your department and your clear sense of what the university is attempting to do as a whole, you can now get ideas that you could contribute to solving problems. You could get ideas that you could contribute for improved decision making. You could get ideas that you could contribute for analyzing specific issues within the organization. So you need to have conceptual skills, or you need to demonstrate your conceptual skills or your problem solving abilities, and that would allow you to be taken seriously or to be looked at in a serious way by your employers. Now, what ratio of technical to human to conceptual skills do you need? That depends. If you're in an entry-level position, you need technical skills because you're hired to perform technical functions. So you have to get good at those technical aspects. So you need to find out what they are and try to get as good as you can, whether you're using the internet, whether you're enrolled in a degree program or any special area of specialized knowledge program. You need to get good at the technical component if you're in an entry-level position. As you progress to a supervisor or a manager, you need human skills. You need to be able to motivate others, to inspire others to take action. You need to understand the difference between being a manager and being a leader. You need to develop your leadership skills. You need to develop your disturbance handling skills. You need to develop your speaking skills so you can speak on behalf of your department. So as you progress, human skills are more important than technical skills. I'm not saying technical skills are not important as a supervisor or a manager, but human skills become more important. And as a supervisor and a manager, you need to begin to develop your conceptual skills, because once you get promoted to top management, conceptual skills are extremely important because you're now part of the strategic operations or the strategic planning elements of your organization. You're going to be engaging in strategic planning for the organization as a whole, the various departments, and of course the department that you might have spent your formative years within the organization. So as you grow within the organization, conceptual skills become increasingly important, and you would find that your technical skills might be not as up to date as it should be, but that's all right because you're now operating at a level where the big picture is a lot more priority than minor issues that might be taking place in one or more departments. So in this video, we wanted to talk about the question is, how do I increase my promotability? And we wanted to talk about the role of technical, human, and conceptual skills in that regard. If you're getting value from these videos, please share, please comment, please subscribe, please watch our full videos, because we really need this in order for the channel to grow, in order for the channel to reach more and more individuals. And I just said that and you still didn't click the subscribe button. If that's you, click the subscribe button now, please. Thanks. See you in the next video.